So he's a Nigerian actor, model, reality TV star. He was runner-up in the season 9 of the popular reality TV series where he represented Nigeria fiercely. He has also featured in some movies like The Donor, like Jimmy, Eko, and the popular gangs of Lagos. Welcome with us, Tayo Faniran. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
How has it been?
It's been.
I remember you from Tinsel.
Yeah.
Back in the day, and since then I didn't see you for a long time, and then I saw your gangs of Lagos. I'm like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah,
How have you been? How's work been all this while?
Yeah, I've been good. You know, life has been like a roller coaster. Right. Tinsel actually set my feet on professional acting. Right. Because it was when I did Tinsel that people's reaction, my fans would love anything, right. But then other people, maybe who weren't my fans, came out and they were just, sharing their opinion about my acting skills. And
what did they say?
They didn't. It wasn't really.
It wasn't
smooth,
nice.
I was doing full-time modeling. You get what I'm saying? And I've done commercials and all that. But that was my first time
as an
actor. So, and I was now trying to get into the shoes of an actor they were already used to.
Yes.
So it was the reaction wasn't really what I wanted, and that is not how I want to live my life. I like to be good at what I do. I don't. So since they didn't like it, I thought, okay, I'll keep going until they can like me.
Oh, I like it. So it did not discourage you.
Nah.
So it made you. So you took on more roles, or did you went back to school to do more? What did you do?
All right. So actually, I had an admission into New York Film Academy in 2012.
Okay.
That time I was still in South Africa. So from my modeling money, you still do shopping, maintain, maybe send something home and all that. So I couldn't go. So when Big Brother happened, I'd already become famous. Since that time as well, I've not done that.
Right.
But since I did Tinsel, I'm a spiritual person. When I put my mind, to something, I'll get it right eventually. So when I'm driving, I'm acting in my head, in front of the mirror. When I'm watching a film, I'm watching the actors, not just enjoying the story only, So
in the expression.
Exactly, yeah. And I've done quite a few jobs as well, So on set, I'll listen to my directors. I'll pick. They are always passionate because I have obvious potentials. Yeah. So they'll be like, no, you got it. Just do this, do that. And then when I'm working with other actresses or actors as well, I'm very humble. I'll ask them, what do you think?
You look humble anyway. Fantastic.
I don't look humble, but I
Does
am
it look?
very
They look.
Actually, you don't look humble. You actually
I don't look humble.
Let's take a few.
Yeah. So, when I saw you at Gangs of Lagos, I'd seen you in Tinsel, and I understood because you were replacing somebody who was popular, right? And I understood the feeling. I saw the lash, it was on social media, people were just talking. But when I saw you on Gangs of Lagos, I saw a different you.
Yeah.
I saw you as an actor now. You were playing a role that you were not filling in for anybody, and I could see the skills. I could see that this person has somewhat grown. This person is different. And when they killed you in Gangs of Lagos, I was like,
God, we all cried.
Oh, that was too. So how did you?
When they killed Nino.
Nino, yeah.
Not
You
you.
won't sit next to a ghost.
So how did you feel? Having that short of a time in Gangs of Lagos.
All right. So when I got the script, first thing I look for in a script is I check how much I've been given to do in this story. So when I saw Gangs of Lagos, I saw my role. I saw the responsibility that came with it. I was in the beginning of the show. The story started with me. If I make it flop, if I'm weak, I don't want maybe when Bimbo, Adesuwa, Toby, all of them come and people will be like, it is it can't be like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna give it my all. And Jadis believe in me, was exceptional, She didn't have to stress to direct me. There was nothing that we had to do over and over, except to get like maybe more takes or more angles and maybe wide, close up and all that.
For safety.
But all she had to do was just to say, you got it. You're bad. You get what I'm saying? Because I know that she is really bad. well, you know what I mean. She's
Yes,
really good.
Yes, we get
So I respect her. Like, okay, if this person can believe in me, you know, then I can't let her down. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
that's
You
it.
have such a positive outlook on life. I see that already. I know you have a quick smile.
Yeah, thank you.
But I'm sure, you know, apart from the challenges of growing from Tinsel to, you know, Gangs of Lagos, you're also a model, you know, so
Yeah.
you're in the entertainment industry. You must have met up with a lot of challenges. What were those challenges, you know, before you
Yeah.
even became like a household name that people can even see on the street and point out to you?
Yeah. All right. So, first of all, coming from where I'm from Ilora, you know, you know, I'm pointing this way because that's the way. So, growing up, I didn't know any models. I didn't know, there was nobody in my family who had done what I'm doing.
Right.
But I think I came from heaven with my own destiny, you know?
Sure.
Everyone who knew me from childhood wouldn't be surprised that I'm who I am today.
Okay.
They've always seen it. I've always stood out, you know, I've always been loved, you get what I'm saying? I'm lively. Actually, people don't even know how jovial I am. You know, they don't know, well, maybe people who watch Big Brother Africa, you get what I'm saying? You know, if they don't forget. But I'm someone that wherever I am, I'm always the energy. You know, I'm the one that, you get what I'm saying? Like, I keep everything. Yeah, so, you know, so the challenges, though, you know, it's everything in life you do comes with challenges, you know. So, like I said, there has been up and down, you know. So, but my biggest challenge was after Big Brother Africa, because now, when I went for Big Brother Africa, it was the biggest thing on the continent. There was nothing else I could do after Big Brother Africa that would be bigger than Big Brother Africa. So I wanted to do music because I love something that I could have my own niche where I'm in charge of it, you know. So I was doing music. I had some few, you know, lovely songs, you know, out.
Really?
And
You gotta sing for us before you leave.
I mean,
well, I can, you know, but I need to prepare.
But it's good to see that you're quite versatile. You know. But, let's go to your modeling.
Okay.
yes.
Modeling in Nigeria, especially for a guy, can be very, very. I don't want to use the word the
Flimsy.
Is it flimsy? Or I was trying to the fact that it doesn't look like a real job. You know, they just think it's not this and what's a model. What's that? It's a lady, yes, could be a career, but for a guy, are they going to pay him? So how did you get into modeling, and how
paying the bills?
Did he pay the bills?
Modeling?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So, one of the things that I wish to do when I become really, really big, you know, I mean, when I, you know, have my own, I'm still building my own empire, you know, so, but I mean, like, when I have my own stake in the industry, I would like to develop entertainment in my state, which is Oyo State. At the same time, I would like to also discover new talents in modeling, you know, and take them, you know, maybe to South Africa, you know, for
Around the
professional
world.
modeling. And at the same time, in Nigeria, there's no modeling, you know. It's in Nigeria where a model is seen as you're just doing it as a side hustle.
It's seen
Yeah,
as.
yeah, it's seen as. But in South Africa,
a career.
I went in 2008, and by 2010, I had already sent a car home. I bought a car from America.
Wow.
You know, like, you can take care of yourself, you can send
It's
money
a
to your
proper
family,
job.
you can have your own home where you're comfortable, you know, so it's a proper job, you know. It is a
People like
proper
Mariah
job.
that see it as.
No,
Because
it's
we
the
were in that space, and it was a proper job. We had students who were paying their fees.
yeah, but that's what
from-
she's saying about girls. It's a
Yes.
proper job for girls.
Even
Well,
guys,
it's
because they,
not
like
same.
if you do commercials,
Yeah.
they pair you up with girls.
Yeah.
So there are guys there. It's just that people are not aware, and they always assume that there's no money. But people
Okay.
actually, especially with commercials,
Yeah.
and they actually pay more
Yeah.
than acting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Let's talk about your career, movies, for example. So
Okay.
what's next for you?
All right, so right now, thanks to Gangs of Lagos, you know, Jade, Lala, this new limelight has been bringing me a lot of blessings. Yesterday, I just unveiled a deal that I signed with a skincare brand, Hush.
Well done.
That's why I'm
Congrats.
wearing pink. That's our color.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Nice.
but this is the manly pink, you know.
No, it looks good on you, actually.
Thank
It's
you,
a nice
you know.
pink.
So then as an actor as well, I'm already receiving scripts. I have a series I'll be shooting soon with my new management, Tempo
Nice.
Management.
You're about to blow.
Yeah, and I have other scripts as well, but I'm checking what is
Right.
worth it,
Selecting.
what is, you know, like, yeah.
Let me
so,
pause you. I know the ladies want to ask. Let me take your clip here. I want to
Okay.
see your clip very quick.
All right.
Well done. That was active.
Actually, that boy, you know, has a great future. Malik,
Yeah.
he's an amazing
He's from the
kid.
Ikorodu boys, right?
Yeah, you know, one of the siblings of
yeah.
Ikorodu boys.
boys.
And he's amazing, you know. Very, like, he would work like an adult. He could be sleepy even in the middle of the night. We would shake him, but he would be doing like this. But the moment they say action, I don't know where the guy gets it from.
Start.
So his future is bright. I love you, Malik.
Oh, that's
nice.
So the role you played, you were a good bad guy. So you were a bad guy because you were in the streets commanding your boys to, you know, get the taxes and all of that, like the Agbero of the area.
Yeah.
But you were looking out for younger children who were not going to school. You were taking them to school, paying their fees, even with you being an Agbero. Now, how did that role make you feel as a person when you got that sort of role? So I'm playing bad guy, but I'm also a good guy at the same time.
So, you know, I was on Big Brother Africa, and, you know, I was younger, you know, people knew me with, you know, Tayo Big Brother Africa. But the part of me that the world needed to know, the type of PR that I should have there, you know, lies in Nino's character, because that is actually who I am in real life. I'm a man of the people. I give, not just materially even, I give self, you know, I give words, I encourage people. I don't like to see people, you know, like wasting away, you know?
Right.
So that part I have with Nino, sorry. I have that part, you know, in common with Nino.
Right.
However, on the street as well, I'm a street guy. You know, I'm
Let's talk about,
streetwise.
when you say street guy, let's talk about your
Yeah.
background. Give us a bit about your background growing up. Because I know you grew up in Oyo State. You know, like,
Yeah. But he
like, you look like a cool Ibadan guy. You
Yeah.
know,
Oyo town.
Oyo town.
Ilora.
A cool Ilora guy who lives in Lagos, you know.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
All right, so when I was growing up, you know, I come from my family. You can see from the genes that I'm not the only good-looking one, you know. It comes from the blood. You know, my father was handsome.
Really?
So was my grandfather and my great-grandfather, even from my mother's side as well. So thanks to my ancestors for that as well.
How many siblings?
I'm the last of 7. I'm the last
Like it.
one.
In fact, you act like it.
Yeah. So I have 5 sisters.
could
The
almost
youngest of
figure it
my
out.
sisters is maybe approaching our 50 as well.
Wow.
So all of them are like my mothers, you know. So
Yeah.
I have them as my supporters, my prayer warriors, you know. So imagine when you have like 6 mothers now, you know.
And none of them found you wife,
Yeah.
sis.
Huh?
None of them have found you wife.
Well, we're not talking about that now. You know what I'm saying? Let's just continue with the show.
You
So
see what I
anyway,
like about you? You have been telling us everything. You're quite open. Why is this one?
No.
Why are you hiding this one?
I'm not hiding anything. Trust me. I'm not hiding anything. It's just what I want to do and what I'm not ready to do or what I don't want to do. Maybe I don't want to talk about it on TV or something like that. I like to be in charge of my life, you know. I give what I want to give, you know, and what I don't want to give, I won't give it except I'm comfortable to.
We know.
You know, so,
Look at me. Ojulorowa.
yeah.
Just like this.
Just cover that.
Anyway, don't
you are
worry.
going glasses.
Just okay. Let's keep that space open.
Okay.
Okay.
Let people be watching out and
be
be
wondering.
anticipating.
But do you
get
get
what I'm saying? But
bothered?
it's
You get
amazing.
people who throw themselves at you.
It's my life. I've been used to that. Even primary school, secondary
Yes.
school, it's my life.
How
know?
do you
So,
handle it? So how do you handle it?
like I said, I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? However, I don't think I would want to be alive without having the attention that I have from the females. I love it. It's an energy for me.
Wow.
And at the same time, women have this nurturing, natural nurturing instinct, you know? So when women support you, they support your craft, they love you, that you're successful. A lot of men, you know, may not be as comfortable to support me the way women would, you know, because, you know, other men will also probably think, why not him, why not be me, or something like that. But women were in no competition, you know, so that's why, you know, like I said to you, I have 5 sisters with my sister's friends, and my female cousins. You know, growing up like that, you know, I've always
Surrounded
been
by
yeah.
women.
So you know, it's my life.
So,
You know,
so being surrounded by women, talking about nurturing, they also like to advise. And I'm looking at you and you're covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
And for me, I think this is the very first time we've had a guest who is nearly completely covered in tattoos. What does it mean? How do the nurturing women in your life see it?
Yeah.
Why is it important that you have these tattoos all over your body?
Actually, whenever I go to Oyo, my mom or one of my sisters will make me wear long sleeve shirts. And I'll be like, even our pastor and my fan. I mean, they watch me on TV and all that. They already know that I have this thing. So
why did you get it?
I've always loved having tattoos. Like, I'm an artist. Apart from being an artist, I mean, like performer, I'm an artist. I can have a plain, sheet and draw on it. And that's the same approach I give to life.
Right.
I
So
think
you're
of something
creative.
in my head and I know I can bring it to life. If I tell you I can do something, believe I can do it. Because in my head, I will live that life already. In my head, I already have Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, and everything. That's why me, can for anybody, you know, if you can be a billionaire, you need to come with me with a sense of mutual respect, you know, because in my head I have a lot more than you, you know. So,
He's speaking business language. So what does it mean?
You know, so I wouldn't,
meaning?
I don't. So when my skin was plain, I would just look at it and be like, nah, man, I want this here, I want this here, and I've always admired
tell us the characters.
My grandfather had tattoos, my grandmother, even my mom has some tattoos. So in Yoruba they call it is it soso? No. I'll remember before we finish, but it's I won't be the first to do it.
It was a culture.
It's not even an international thing. Even in Yoruba culture, tattoos.
So what are the guys I'm seeing on the faces? Tell
Okay,
us
so
what-
this
Tell
is
us about them.
Holy Mary. This is baby Jesus. I have adult Jesus here, praying hard. I have a lion here that reminds me of who I want to be, how I want to be brave in life and everything.
Really?
You know, I have stars.
When you're having your bath every morning, you
have
open your
stars?
shirt.
Yeah, I have
Because you're a star?
stars. Yeah, and then I have clouds. You know, there's no way.
Do you have a
cloud
Lamborghini
is-
anywhere?
No, it's in my heart.
So what's that to the
And at
left?
the same time,
What's that to the left? To
that's
the
my
right hand?
second son's name.
What's the
Kenzo.
name?
Kenzo.
Kenzo.
Yeah, but his
Oh.
Yoruba name is Akintobi. So I have Akintoye and Akintobi. Akintoye was born while I was in the show, Big Brother Africa, you know.
You have also you have baby mamas.
Just one baby mom.
Oh, nice.
Just
One
one
baby.
woman who gave me children. You're pushing
two
me.
children.
I'm not pushing. Listen, let's be clear. So you got 2 children
I've got two children.
from a
two
woman
big
you're yet
boys.
to be married to. Hopefully you'll be married to her soon.
No comment. So as I was saying, you know.
Let's talk about the tattoos.
Yeah, so with the tattoos, if I didn't have it, I wouldn't feel normal. So for instance, I have 2 cars, and my 2 cars, within the space of 1 year, I think I've changed each car's color maybe about 5 times.
Really?
Because I can't look at something and just leave it plain. You know, I'm thinking of, let me put this one, put that one. Same with my looks, you know, the same way I think about maybe earrings or hairstyles. There's no hairstyle that I've not carried, you know? So I'm always checking myself out and I'm thinking, how can I, you know, design here or redesign and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's it.
Where did you start your modeling career? Did you start in Nigeria? Because why I'm asking this question is when we started, it was a taboo to have tattoos on. They will tell you that you won't be called for commercial jobs. And a lot of people that wanted to have tattoos were not able to, just to keep your skin clear. You don't know if you're going to be doing skincare, adverts here and there. So where did you start and how were you able to model even with the tattoos?
Yeah. So, my tattoos were growing. Not that when I started my career, I had a lot. My first tattoo was actually done in Ibadan, locally, you know? And then my parents didn't like it. And while I was trying to get rid of it, I even went as far as pouring hot water on my own tattoos. And then it gave me a little bit of scar, you know? So when I settled in South Africa and I was now making my own money, I seen life and said, okay, this thing doesn't mean God will leave me or I'm not going to be close to God. So, you know, I'm like, okay, you know what, let me cover that up. And so that was how it began.
Let me ask, there are a lot of young people today that are watching you. Young boys, talented, and they're thinking that, what do I have to do? Do I move to Lagos? How do I refine myself to be acceptable in the industry? What are those things that you went through to get these roles? How did you get noticed? How did you get observed? Who found you somebody's watching you right now. So, this guy from Ilora, and he's in Lagos and he's in South Africa.
Yeah.
How did he do it? Could you tell us in a nip bit, how did you make that journey?
Since it's a part of my question, so I'll add. And how did you get on to Big Brother as well, you know?
Okay. So with modeling, like I said, there was nobody who did it around me or something like that. But because people who know me, I've always seen it in me.
Right.
So an older cousin of mine who lives is in Katana, but at that time, he was just living for the UK. So he had a friend who was doing modeling in Lagos, and then he did the connect. And then I came, did photo shoot, you get what I'm saying? That was how I started. Okay. So I was at the time when it was time for me to leave for South Africa as well. Luckily, there was an agency also who was scouting. And, you know, they saw my pictures and they were like, we want that guy. So that was how I went to South Africa.
Okay.
And with Big Brother Africa, I started doing auditions in 2009. The first audition I went for in Big Brother Africa, I just got in. They asked me one question, Mugbegbagi. And the next thing they were like, okay, thanks for coming. And I left. But one thing about me is I will not give up. I'll keep knocking on that door until it opens. So 2014, I came to Nigeria because now I thought, I wouldn't sit in South Africa to do the audition this time. Let me go to the grassroots. Let me go and do the audition with everybody in Lagos. Let me see them. And when you get to the audition place, you see guys and girls and be like, man, let me go on. God, you create. You know? But I've always, I'm like, my self-belief is too overdosed. You know, I come from Ilora, from a rural area, you know? And if,
so are you a chicken and chips guy?
No, I'm an Amala Begri and Niwedu guy. You get what I'm saying? And I actually sell that. I have a lounge, a beach lounge at
what don't you do?
Beach.
Please,
it's called
what don't you do?
Nsuku Food and Chills. Inside the Legushi Beach, you get to the gate, say you're going to Nsuku. They are all my people.
We have to wrap up. We have to wrap up. We have to sing for us before you go.
Yeah, you have to sing for us.
Okay, so
What song?
what was that song I want to sing? Victory Line. Let me sing Victory Line. Every day, money on my mind. Bobby, thanking the Most High, 'cause every day many people die. But my God still spare my life. When I wake up in the morning, I give my Father all the glory. Babele people wanna see me frown. See me now, me wear the crown. Celebration, jubilation in our nation. I'm on my victory line, and I'm never gonna go back. I'm on my victory line, and I'm never gonna go back. They be wanna break me, but me stay strong. You see this faith, me gotta hold strong. I'm talking to my God all night long. I'm staying strong on my victory line. They be wanna break me, but me stay strong.
Yeah.
You see this faith, me gotta hold strong. I'm talking to my God all night long. I'm staying strong on my victory line. Do you want second verse?
Thank you. You own a restaurant, you model, you act, you sing, you're an artist. What don't you do, bro?
Please, you are a God.
Well, thank God. You know, so Nigerians need to get used to the fact that a person can be multi-talented and know all that he says he can do.
Okay,
well.
we have to run.
We have to run.
Oh, yeah. So, Talo Ambe,
Nibo.
Talo Ambe, auntie,
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé fẹ́ wà ńbẹ̀ ni àǹtí.
èmi kì í ọlọ́ba jẹ́ ọlọ́ba jẹ́ mo lọ́mọ mẹ́rin mo ti wà all right.
Ẹ̀mí mi go
Just for you, won't understand. They don't understand.
All right.
They don't understand.
Oh,
but
you guys don't speak
yeah,
Yoruba.
imagine that.
Oh,
you know?
sorry about that.
If you wanted to apply.
Yeah, please. So on national TV, ever through embarrassment, I put it back to my husband is watching. Emma
worry.
Okay.
You know, there's actually nothing to hide. It's a beautiful story. It's an amazing story.
Ah, I can't
but
wait.
Like I said, I know one question will bring another question.
Yeah.
And that is why
I promise it won't. I promise. Just
I
one.
like to protect my family.
promise
you.
you,
So
it
that's
won't.
why
But
I'm
there are
keeping
people
it.
that are,
Just you see, the question is there somebody there? That auntie? Is it? Are we going to the next level?
You know, there are some people.
maybe several helping him comb the area.
So my
and
fans
the people
actually,
available.
please, I beg you, support Hushed. You know, they've endorsed me. I want you to buy their skincare products. They have amazing products.
That is all we can take on today.